Leading change and managing change are two critical yet distinct aspects of organizational transformation. While both are essential for the successful implementation of change, they operate at different levels and focus on varied dimensions of the change process. Understanding the careful model as a humanistic, people-driven approach to leadership underscores the importance of leading change effectively, emphasizing empathy, active listening, and empowerment. The Daimler-Benz and Chrysler merger, announced in 1998, serves as a rich case study to explore the careful change leadership model. This model, emphasizing a humanistic and people-driven approach, can illuminate the complexities of the merger and suggest how a more empathetic and inclusive approach might have led to a more successful integration. Here's an analysis of each component of the careful model using this merger as a backdrop. C. Compassion and understanding, the starting point. Daimler-Chrysler application. Early in the merger, there was a failure to fully appreciate the deep-seated cultural and operational differences between the two companies. A compassionate approach would have involved more efforts to understand these differences and the concerns of employees at all levels, rather than pushing forward with integration plans without adequate cultural sensitivity. A. Active listening and inclusion beyond hearing. Daimler-Chrysler application. The merger plan initially lacked sufficient channels for open communication. Active listening to employees' concerns and suggestions from both companies could have fostered a sense of inclusion, mitigating resistance and fostering a more united approach to the merger. R. Responsive dialogue, painting with patience. Daimler-Chrysler application. The merger faced criticism for being more of a takeover than a partnership, indicating a lack of responsive dialogue. Open and patient communication, acknowledging concerns and adapting strategies in response to feedback could have smoothed the integration process. E. Empower through engagement, crafting a collaborative timeline. Daimler-Chrysler application. The integration process seemed top-down, with insufficient engagement from Chrysler's side. Empowering employees by involving them in decision-making and strategy formulation could have leveraged their insights and commitment, making the transition smoother and more collaborative. F. Flexibility in planning, the agile path forward. Daimler-Chrysler application. The merger's strategy was criticized for its rigidity and lack of responsiveness to emerging challenges. A flexible planning approach willing to adapt strategies based on new information and changing circumstances would have been beneficial in navigating the complexities of merging two large corporations. Unite and empower, championing the change. Daimler-Chrysler application. The merger struggled to unite the two corporate cultures and empower employees across both organizations. Initiatives that celebrated and leveraged the strengths of both companies could have fostered a stronger sense of unity and shared purpose. L. Lean implementation, learning and longevity, simplifying the journey. Daimler-Chrysler application. The complexity of merging operations and cultures was perhaps underestimated. A lean approach focused on continuous learning and simplification could have helped identify and address integration challenges more effectively, promoting long-term success. By applying the careful change leadership model to the Daimler-Chrysler merger, it's clear that a greater focus on the human aspects of the merger through compassion, active listening, responsive dialogue, empowerment, flexibility, unity, and lean implementation could have potentially led to a more successful and less tumultuous integration process. This model highlights the importance of not just the structural and strategic aspects of change, but also the need to attentively manage the human and cultural elements inherent in such transformations. Leading change. Leading change involves setting direction, inspiring and motivating people to engage with a vision for the future. It's about influencing and driving the cultural shift required for organizational transformation. Visionary leaders articulate a clear and compelling vision for the future, explaining why change is necessary and what it aims to achieve. They inspire individuals to commit to the change by aligning it with their values and motivations. Empathetic, effective change leadership under the careful model emphasizes understanding and addressing the emotions, fears, and concerns of those affected by the change. It's about building trust and demonstrating compassion. Inclusive, leaders involve key stakeholders in the planning and decision-making process, fostering a sense of ownership and commitment to the change initiative. Empowering. By delegating authority and encouraging innovation, leaders empower employees to contribute actively to the change process, fostering a culture of resilience and adaptability. Managing change. Managing change, on the other hand, focuses on the practical aspects of implementing change. It involves planning, organizing, and monitoring the logistics of change to ensure it is executed effectively and achieves the desired outcomes. Structured. Change management employs a structured approach, utilizing tools, techniques, and methodologies to plan, execute, and monitor change initiatives. Pragmatic. It deals with the tangible elements of change, such as processes, systems, and tasks, ensuring that changes are implemented smoothly and efficiently. Adaptive. Managing change requires flexibility to adapt plans based on feedback and changing conditions, ensuring the initiative remains aligned with its objectives. Supportive. Change management involves providing support and resources to those impacted by change, including training, communication, and assistance to adapt to new ways of working. Discussion. The distinction between leading and managing change is akin to the difference between crafting a vision for a journey and navigating the practical steps to reach the destination. Leadership provides the why and the what of change, offering inspiration and direction. Management provides the how, focusing on execution and the achievement of specific objectives. The careful model, with its emphasis on humanistic, people-driven leadership, illustrates the critical role of leading change in a way that respects and values the human element. It's not just about reaching a new destination, but about bringing people along on the journey in a way that empowers and enriches them. In conclusion, while managing change is essential for dealing with the technical aspects of transformation, leading change is crucial for addressing the human side. Successful change initiatives require a balanced approach that encompasses both leading and managing change, ensuring that while the practical aspects are managed effectively, the vision, culture, and people are led with empathy, inclusivity, and empowerment. Sign up for the Change Leadership Seminar, projectmanagementdoctor.com Change Lead.